It's an entire situation. Ready to start dating again. Hi guys. I have been feeling like garbage for the last 3 days. I've been going to work and coming home and napping and staying in bed like the whole day. So my house is a mess. I do not feel cute. I don't like that. So we are going to clean up the hot mess that is my house. We're gonna do a little self-care. I'm gonna get myself ready and just do a little reset so that I can feel normal again. My kitchen is a mess. A mess. I feel like it doesn't look that bad, but there is like dirty dishes in my sink. And my dishwasher is full of stuff, so I need to get that going. Alright, we are showered. Sorry if you can hear my dryer. I'm obviously washing like all my sheets and blankets and everything that I've been laying on the last few days. But I'm gonna do face mask. Let that sit because I've been picking at my face, which I need to not do. I don't know, every time I do it, I'm like, I'm never picking my face again. And then I do it and I'm like, why did I do that? I can't find the brush that I normally use to do my face mask, but we're just gonna use this one. I also really need to get some new makeup brushes. Most of mine are like over 10 years old. And I just feel like there's better ones out there now. And I got a Sephora gift card for Christmas from one of my clients, so I think I might pop in or like look online and see what people are recommending at some point. Not that I wear makeup very often, like I really don't. Like I literally work in a fitness studio, so it wouldn't really make sense. But I would like to just put on a little bit of like concealer, blush every day to just feel a little bit more put together. So I'm gonna let this set a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel kind of crappy again. I had a bagel with cottage cheese and I made myself another coffee, because why not? My sheets are drying. I'm also washing my mattress cover. I have a mattress cover, one, because it protects my mattress, but also the mattress I bought when I moved here because I like just needed one. I got one that's like a little more firm than what I like to sleep on, so I got this cover so it's a little bit more like plushy and comfortable for me. But yeah, I haven't washed it probably since spring, so we're washing that. So that's gonna need to go in the dryer before I can even make my bed again and like lay in there and die. I just spent the last like 20 minutes on the phone with my friend because she is renovating her place. They live on the Upper West Side and they're planning on like gutting it at some point, but obviously for the time being she wants to make it like cute. And if you have ever renovated, you know it's a process, and she's like, I'm going back and forth to Home Depot every day. So I was keeping her company on that ride, and she was like sending me photos and like asking my opinion on things. And I actually opened the window in my bedroom to like air out that room. Everything just felt so stuffy. When you're not feeling well, it feels like all of the germs just like cling to everything in the room. And to me, even if it's freezing outside, which thankfully today it's like 40, it's not that bad outside, so opening my window is not that bad, but I would have still opened my window and tried to air out that room because I just need it to feel a little bit more fresh in there. I also have this whole load, and then all of this is clean, so we're gonna go through that and put that away. And obviously this is still drying, but we Swiffered in here. I have my window open. It feels so nice in here to have my window open. Also, I've mentioned these before, but I love these Aloe Accolade sets. I just feel like they're so comfortable. They wash really well, and I can wear this out of the house and not feel like a slob. And they're also really cute for travel outfits, like airport outfits. But yeah, this is what we're working with. I need to do my laundry. Hello. I just got home from work and I'm absolutely freezing, so I'm leaving my fleece on, but I need to order some groceries and I think we're gonna chill for a little bit just because I'm very tired today. I stayed up and watched the Knicks game last night, which ended like after midnight, and I probably should not have done that, but can't do anything about it now. So they are playing the Warriors tonight, which I am gonna watch because I think Steph Curry is retiring this year and he is my favorite player and I like to watch him, especially when they play the Knicks. So that's my plan for tonight. And that's really all I have going on. It's a very boring day. Work, chill, apparently freeze my ass off, and maybe wash my hair. I'm gonna see what workout I want to book for tomorrow since I haven't worked out in a few days because I was trying to like give my body some time to rest. So I might wash my hair tonight or I might wait until after my workout tomorrow. I haven't figured that out. I feel like that's such a good girl problem. Like guys do not have that problem, but like for me to wash my hair is like it's an entire situation. Got all my groceries. I've been dealing with banking stuff and it's already like almost 5 o'clock, so that's been a fun afternoon. But it is Thursday, so it's like my weekend is Friday and Saturday, so I'm done working for a couple of days, which is so nice. Good morning. It's 9:30 and I woke up at 9, which is so unlike me, but I stayed up watching the Knicks game last night and it didn't start till 10, so I didn't go to sleep till like, I want to say like 3 a.m. because I was so wired. And I feel like this is so niche, like most girls probably don't care, but like I love basketball and they were playing the Warriors and Steph Curry is like my favorite basketball player. So watching them play each other, I was just like so riled up, I think, after the game and like could not go to sleep. But anyway, all the workout classes in my area are over. They don't have ones after 9:30, so that's fine. I want to have a cozy, slow morning this morning anyway. I made the executive decision to sit in bed. I'm going to do a ton of work, like all the work I need to do, hopefully for most of the week ahead, which will take me a hot second. And then we're gonna have a slow morning. I'm gonna take a full shower, all the things, and we'll just start the day a little late. It's not a big deal. today to try to exchange the fleece that my clients had gotten me, but I didn't see anything that I liked. I did walk around the mall and go to a few other stores, but I really didn't find anything. And that's good because I didn't spend any money, but I also just think the shopping experience now is so different. There weren't a lot of people in the stores, and I used to love to go shopping, and it just wasn't like that same excitement. But I also just think, I was talking to my mom on my way home, and I was telling her how like bored I kind of feel with life right now, and not necessarily in a bad way. Like, I actually genuinely enjoy like a very calm and peaceful life. I don't know how to explain it. Like when you just get like really excited, or you have like a really great night. Like I haven't really had that in a long time. But I also think a huge part of it is that I've spent the last year and a half focusing truly on myself. Like I deleted all of my dating apps a little over a year ago, and everyone's different, but I always dated people who are like me. Like they like to go to games and concerts and travel, and like of course we go to dinner, but I haven't had that in a while, and I think that's partially why I feel bored, because I'm not doing those things. And it's not that I can't do them. Like I can obviously go to a concert, like I can, you know, have a game night with my friends, but I think it's a very different dynamic, and it's also a little bit harder to get that together because my friends do have kids. Oh, which reminds me, my friend Melissa went into labor today, so I'm waiting to hear from her husband. I've been like texting him, asking him for updates. So that'll be really exciting. But yeah, it's definitely harder as you get older to have like those nights. And yeah, I don't know, I think I'm just like coming into a phase where I'm ready to start dating again, and I haven't been ready in a really long time. Like I actually, without really knowing it, I think I built up so much resentment against men that I completely closed myself off to even the idea of talking to a man. Like I went on a few dates after my last relationship. I had gone on a few dates with different people. I was talking to one guy for like a couple months, and just none of them were doing it for me. And there was one day when I woke up after going on a date, my neighbor texted me to ask me like how it had gone, and I was like, I'm not into it. Like I don't, there's nothing there. And then I decided to delete all the apps. I genuinely have not had good experiences with them. And I know a lot of people who have met on Raya and Bumble and all these sites, but I think I'm just a little old school when it comes to dating. And I'm also like such a romantic. I don't date casually. I have a really hard time doing that. I've tried. It's just not my thing. And I feel like that's okay. Like I'm not going to shame myself for not wanting to be on the internet. And I personally find it very attractive when a man like buys me a drink in public, or like has the confidence to come talk to me like in public. Confidence is something that I definitely value in my partner, but I do think I'm starting to open myself up to meeting someone, and I've always found that when I'm ready, I always end up meeting someone. But yeah, I think I'm at a point where I feel ready to build a life with someone and more open to what that would look like. Because I will say, after buying this place, and even when I was in a relationship for a little bit, I couldn't see myself not having my own place. And obviously at some point, if you're gonna marry someone, like you live together and you build a life together, and maybe you have kids together, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but I'm feeling more okay with if I meet the right person and creating a whole new home with them, which is like really far down the road. But I just think it's really important for me personally to be in the mindset of thinking it's going to go long term, as opposed to being in the mindset that like this person is going to like break my heart or do something to make me feel like bad about myself or whatever. And Not that all of my exes have done that. I just think that breakups are really hard, and I have had some really horrible breakups. But yeah, I don't know why I just went on a spiel about that, but if any of you guys are single or you've been in a few relationships that have ended with a lot of grief and frustration, same. So if you're struggling with dating or trusting men, that was me for the last year, probably longer than a year. I was dating before that, but I don't think that I should have been. I don't think I was in the right headspace to date. And I think I figured that out just like one night. I had like an epiphany and was like, I need to take a break. So yeah, it can be hard. And especially now with everything being online, if you're more of like a traditional girl like I am, I think that the world is being built in a way where that's becoming more of the norm, and I don't know, I find that kind of hard. I still believe in like the spontaneity of meeting someone and like those serendipitous moments and all of that, and I don't know if that's just like the hopeless romantic in me or what that is, but I refuse to let go of that. We're not there yet.